Hello and welcome back to Diamond Painting 101. So today we're going to do an unboxing. I know this is probably a little backwards since we started the video series with inventorying and then we went to drill pens and storage, but when I started this series I didn't actually have any paintings here that were still in the box. I open them up right away when I get them. So I didn't have any to show you. And this one came yesterday. So now I can do this and show you how they come. And also tell you a little story because I actually ordered this kit on April 23rd. Now today is June 19th. So that is a long time, and I actually had written this one off. I thought that it was lost in shipment. I only had 2 days left on my seller protection, so I was concerned that I wasn't going to get it. I ordered it on the 23rd. It left China on April 29th, I believe, and it landed in Chicago on May 10th. So Chicago is kind of the black hole for customs. International customs, you know, all packages coming from another country have to go through a customs process. So I've had things stuck in Chicago before for quite a while. This was exceedingly long. It sat in customs for more than a month because, like I said, it is June 19th today. It arrived yesterday, June 18th, and it's been in Chicago since May 10th. So I see on the Facebook groups a lot, and I actually did put a post up this time too, people asking about how long shipping should take. And here you go. It can take a very long time when it's coming from China, especially if it lands in Chicago. These are sent so low priority that anything else coming through kind of goes before them until it's hitting the end of the expected delivery. So be patient. Even though it's extremely difficult, try to be patient because chances are you will get it. If it lands in the U.S. through any of our shipping services, you are probably going to get it. It just might take a very, very long time. So this is a painting that I've been waiting on for a long time. I'm so happy that it finally arrived. I convinced myself to wait one more day before opening it so that I could take a video and show you guys. So you'll see that it comes wrapped in plastic to keep it dry through shipping. Just about every seller I've purchased from has done this, and wrapped in tape. This one is actually still has its shape. It hasn't been crushed. I've gotten them where they've been flattened, so which can cause problems with the canvas, and this one may still have problems. We'll see when we get it open. So let me cut into this puppy and see what we got underneath. So this plastic is weatherproofing, so it does not tear easily. So when you get them in, make sure to have scissors nearby. Now that I've got the plastic off, you can see there is a little bit of damage to the box. It's been crushed a little bit on both ends, but not terribly. Looks like something impacted it here at some point, or something heavier was put on it. This came from AliExpress. Rachel House Store was the name of the store. I have never ordered from them before. This was a first, so I have no idea what we're going to see when we open this up inside. So there is the toolkit. It has a pink pen with a 6 drill attachment on the end, some baggies, a green boat tray, and a pair of the silver tweezers with the bent end. Here's the canvas. Little bit of creasing where it was folded over there, but it's not on a workable area, so not too bad. It did come wrapped around a foam core, which I like to see because that minimizes the creases that you get in the painting. There's a loose drill there. I'll throw that in my fairy jar. This canvas is covered with paper, which I prefer to the plastic. Sometimes you get a clear plastic covering. You can actually see your canvas then, but it can be a little bit more difficult to work. So, see if I can unroll this. Now when you get your canvases and they're rolled or folded, you're going to want to flatten them out before you work on them. There are a bunch of different ways you can do that. The simplest is just to lay it on a table, put some heavy books on it. Sometimes when you flatten them, when they've been rolled as tightly as this for as long as this, they will develop creases as it bubbles. And sometimes those transfer into the adhesive that's underneath. I will show you in a later video how to deal with that, because if you don't, your finished canvas, your drills are actually going to have a hump in them. So always know that that is something to watch out for. Sometimes not flattening them quite as dramatically can help eliminate those creases that come when you flatten them out. You can do that by, instead of like throwing heavy books on it, just hanging it and letting gravity do the work. So this is a Wonder Woman. It's super cute, kind of a kawaii drawing, kawaii. My kids always make fun of me because I can't pronounce that word right. Of Wonder Woman, and let me see if in the drill pack maybe there's an inventory sheet. So, okay. So here's the drill pack that came with it. This is pretty standard packaging for most diamond paintings as they come from sellers on AliExpress. So nothing fantastic, but nothing terrible either, so I will take it. Let me pull out the inventory sheet. Another loose drill. So I keep I call it a fairy jar. Anytime these loose drills show up, I throw them in my fairy jar. I keep these as kind of a confetti for other craft projects, or sometimes you can fill in areas on a diamond painting with this kind of confetti mix of drills. So I keep them. A lot of people throw them away, but like I've said before, I'm a craft hoarder, so I hold on to everything. So here is my inventory sheet, and there you can see my adorable Wonder Woman. Now on this inventory sheet, it looks like whoever packed it actually went through and checked off to ensure. Now this is not a guarantee. You still need to inventory your drills like I showed you in the very first video. I have gotten these before where it's been checked off, but I'm still missing packets, or they've sent the wrong color. And as long as we're talking about this too, sometimes you'll go through and you'll find that they've sent the wrong color. There are times when the manufacturers, if they don't have the correct drill color, they will send the equivalent in another color that is very close to what the canvas calls for. Now, it's a judgment call on your part when you get a canvas that's done like that. You can choose to work it with the replacement color, or you can contact the seller and ask for replacement drills in the correct color. Now, remember, anytime you do that, if you've ordered from China, you're going to wait another anywhere from 3 to 6 weeks for your replacement drills to come. It's up to you. I've had them come where the colors were so different that I decided it wasn't going to look good, the finished result. I've had them come where I decided that it was workable. So it's going to be a judgment call on your part whether or not to ask for replacements. So just be aware that sometimes they do that. If you inventory and you find that you're missing your bag of 816, but another bag was sent, check the colors on the DMC chart, see if it's a close color, and then decide if you just want to use that instead. So I'm going to inventory these and make sure that everything's there. I won't do that because we already did a video on that, so you don't need to see me do it again. And I will let you know, and next time we'll maybe actually start working on a painting. I'm not sure, but I think we're getting close. So you guys have a great day, and until next time, happy diamond painting. So I ended that a little preemptively. I forgot to show you, there's one more thing that you need to check anytime you get a kit in, and that's actually the quality of your canvas. So what you want to do is just peel back a corner. And what you're looking for is that it's printed clearly, that you can see all of the symbols. Hopefully I'm getting this up here in the right spot. You want to be able to see all the symbols, read them relatively clearly. There's some on here I can see that it's red on a dark color. They're probably going to be a bear, but I do have a light pad, which we'll go over in another video, sorry. That helps them to be a little clearer. Overall, the quality on this canvas, the printing, I'm really happy with it. It looks pretty good. So you just want to kind of check to make sure. Sometimes they're so blurry or they're double printed that it makes them just impossible to read. In that case, you need to contact the seller and tell them that it's unusable. Luckily, that has not happened in most cases for me. I've never had one that I haven't been able to work, but I have seen some others that have been pretty terrible. So always check the canvas, make sure that that you can read everything. Occasionally too, when you get one in, the sticky that is on the canvas, when you try and peel it up, it stays on this this backing and doesn't stay on the canvas. That is not a problem. When that happens, all you're going to do is you can take a credit card or something sharp. I use this, it's a burnishing tool, and you're going to see this a little later when we talk about creases in the canvas. You just take it and rub it like this, and you're going to burnish it down really well, and then peel it up again and make sure that the adhesive is stuck to the canvas. Usually it just hasn't been rubbed down enough that the canvas has grabbed it, so you can transfer it back to the canvas if you like really work it. So So yeah, everything looks great. I'm really happy with this. Even though it took forever to get here, that is not the seller's fault. That is Chicago's custom office's fault. So I will probably order from the seller again. They had some super, super cute paintings on their site that I had never seen anyplace else. So I will put up the link to the store on my blog once this all goes live. And that's it. Have a great day and happy diamond painting.